开始。
Okay, welcome to see our new generation control panel. So here you can see this is the control panel with the control keyboard and the terminals for emergency start. And the sensor you can see, this is the pressure sensor for master and the standby master to read. And this is our pipe busting signal. And this is our dry running flow switch. Okay, now I will show you how it works and the emergency. First, I will show you the cutting and cut off. You can see. This is master. The light is always second pump first start because second pump works in minimum period. So now I use a time sequence. Which one works in a small period, it will first to start. So, and the second one, first start, this one, second start, and this one will be the last to cut in. So sometimes we call it work, sometimes we call it cutting cut off. It depends on client. So wait for the third one, you see. Now all pump cut in. So if we close the valve, you can see it became to cut off. Cut in, cut off. So also use the sequence. Now I will show you the emergency. Now you see it works. The flow switch in the supply water tank or in the pipe. So if the pour or supply water tank leak of water, you can see error, dry running protection. This is the first error code. And when the water in the pour is enough, it will restart automatically by the time sequence. Now the second pump and VFD still works in minimum period. You see, they will by second start. Now I will show you second. If the pipe is bursting, what will happen? You mean in the pump station, the pipe is broken, bursting. Here I will show you. This is the sensor. And this is I show the water. If the water is over the filter, you can see also an error signal. It will wait for the engineer to repair it, or when the water is lower, the filter is. It will restart. These two functions. First is dry running protection. Second is pipe bursting. But you can also use the two signals in the tank to protect the low level water and the high level water. And our VFD can give you an output signal if there is a light. Here we don't use light because we want to show you our VFD is easy and functional. But if you want the light, you can put it here because we have the output relay to fulfill your requirements. Now we have showed the external sensor, but if the pressure sensor is broken, what will happen? So let us see. Now, okay, error. So pressure sensor lost. And now second start master. He will control the whole system and still cutting cut off for the sleep and for himself. Now, if the first one not repaired, and the second one also broken. Also, you see, all the sensor is broken. This is, we call it emergency. Okay, what can we do if your engineer is far away from the pump station? You can call a client to see, okay, guy, first to put this to remove the error code. And second, you can use the manual mode. Remove it and use the manual mode. This is, you should use one terminal. And you should set the parameter, the manual mode. Also for third, also the manual mode. And you can tell him another terminal to start it. We call it an emergency solution. When the pressure sensor, one broken, second will control the whole system. If all pressure sensor is broken, you can also use the hand mode. If you don't want to every time your client call you and at night to make an emergency repair, you should use this function. Basically, this is all of the functions, and we still have one exclusive function, because you know, in some place, for example, the South America, the Southeast Asia, it is very white and hot, because basically our motor works in -10 and +40. But in summer, many places in India and South Africa or other many places, they were in the 50 temperature. You know, it will reduce the life of your motor significantly. So, we suggest you put in your PTC in every motor, because it costs basically $3 to $5 from the supply, but it will save the life of your motor. So now I will show you, if your motor in a high temperature, what our VFD will protect it. You can see this one we connected in the third VFD. You see now the bearing of the motor or leak of fast, all will cause the temperature rise of your motor. It will break it. You can see how it to protect it. Now I start it. You can, it worked. Error. It stopped your motor. It saved your motor. It saved your money. And the most important is our control cabinet is very, very easy inside. You can see when the temperature is lower, it restart. In the last part, I will show you the internal of our control cabinet. It is very easy. Just 3 VFD. Everyone has the full function of what I showed. And we just didn't connect the relay, because we have control panel, it shows everything. If you need relay to light the lamp, it is also okay. So, but in the lower part, please don't pay attention, because this is just from the laboratory, not for sale. Thank you very much.